Hey there, everyone. Jax here, and today's video will be my ranking of my five mainline Sonic games. So, I suppose we'll start there. And at number five, we have Sonic 06. And for each level, not each level, each game, I think I will do I'll do a few of my favorite. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All right, so I did a little bit of checking and I cleaned it up as much as I could, but yeah, that the game is pretty cooked. Yeah, it's not easy to see, but yeah. So yeah, it's really old, though. And also, I'm wondering something. Now I think about it, I noticed that a lot of people, their DVD of Sonic 06 is not like mine. Like I see a lot of people instead of having Sonic's face like that, they have instead Crisis City with just the name of the game on it. And also, can anyone tell me what are those numbers? Like, I'll be honest, every time I look at my DVD and compare it to most other people's DVD of the game, feel like mine's an anomaly most time. Like, I have weird numbers there. Most people don't have Sonic's face like that on their copy with what I've seen. So, yeah. Alright, so take two. Let's go. Let's see. Will the game work this? That please work. But yeah, for those wondering, yes, it's my fifth favorite, and alright, I think I'm just gonna skip '06 since the game's pretty much finished. But wait a minute, the game is still working. I don't think it will ever finish loading. But yeah, it's in fifth place. Well, normally I would have put it in four, but I knew that the game would have a lot of problem working due to how damaged the DVD is, so I wasn't sure. I just wanted to go like that, but yeah, I'm saying fifth or fourth place. It's pretty much a draw between fifth and fourth place. So yeah, let's just get to the other game. So, at pretty much equal with Sonic 06. Wait, let me just replace things. Just trying to replace because to put simply, it's the way I record. It's just my phone's on a pile of video games, and the pile was starting to get a bit clunky. But yes, equal to Sonic 06. I put okay. God damn it! It's okay. That sounds pretty high, but hey, sick as it's pretty sick. But I think okay, no, it won't just be for that. So let me replace that saying real quick. Okay, now that's done. I think it should be better. I forgot that on the HD remade version of the adventure games, the sound was so cranked up to the max. Alright, trials. I'm gonna do some of my favorite missions. Can you please focus, phone? Thank you. I don't know what's the problem with my new phone, but when it comes to like on TVs and things like that, it can't focus. So yeah, let's get down, baby. All right, so let's do Speed Highway. I think I'm gonna do Speed Highway with Sonic, Windy Jungle with Tails, and Speed Highway with Knuckles. Since those are pretty much some of my favorite levels in the game. Okay, for a second I thought I messed up, but we're good. I don't really play all that often Sonic Adventure 1 because, as you can see, on my most advanced save file, I only have, 35 hours, but that's because well, but that's because, I feel like I want to take my time to enjoy those games. Like, I'll be honest, On the Xbox 360, it's one of the last games I ever had on it. I got that game, I think, in 2019, so yeah. Well, I think I got the demo in 2019, and the full game in, I think, 2020 or something like that. Yeah, I think it was around those years. So yeah, that's pretty much that. So yeah, it's one of the last game I've had on the Xbox 360 in general, not just Sonic games or things like that. I had it at the same time that Sonic Adventure 2, which won't be in this. Sonic Adventure 2 is around 7th place, which is outside of the top 5. And for those Sonic Adventure 2 laser, let's not forget, mechs exist, some treasure hunt levels are dog, are dog crap. I wanted to say a slur, but I feel like I should start to restrain myself on slurs if later on I want to get monetized. Dang it. Yeah, that one's on me. My finger slipped. Ow. Come on. Alright. Yeah, I'm not playing at my best. Like, I'm just goofing around. Yep. Now time for one of the best part of the game. Uh, I, I'll be honest. I'm still not all that good with that part. I'll be honest. Like I think the controls are a bit too janky at that moment. Like it feels like a proto boost formula, like with how stiff Sonic is. But since you can just move left and right and that's it, yeah, it doesn't really feel great. But bye, Tails. But yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to play my best, but yeah, I've had well, like I was saying, for Adventure 2, my big problem with it is the fact that a lot of people say it's super great. Like, yes, the speed level is super great, and Pumpkin Hill is pretty good, but the rest of the game is kind of meh. Like, the final boss is really, like, mediocre. The only thing that carries Finalizer is pretty much live and learn, but I think that should not put the boss this high. Alright, now Tails. And yes, for those that noticed, I put the Japanese voice because I won't lie. I think like yes, the English voice acting, not voice acting, but the English cast is good, but their voice acting is kind of really like bare minimum. I'll be honest. Like I don't know what's with Ryan with Sonic, but I just feel like he doesn't even try out that much with acting. He just always just well pretends to do a happy Sonic, which just sounds off when there's scenes he's supposed to be more serious, or like, well, for example, at least he was able to do it one time in SA2. Ooh, when well, Tess got tricked by Eggman, but still, I just think it's still meh. But all right then. I wish I would have a Dreamcast show. Well, the Dreamcast version, but when I think about it, it would just have been annoying as hell. Oh yeah, when I think about it, I didn't say my favorite levels because yeah, I'm playing some of my favorite levels, but I didn't say my favorite level for oh 06. Well, for oh 06, I'd say my favorite level. Well, there's of course Kingdom Valley, like a lot of people. Crisis City, more precisely the Shadow version, is my favorite. Wave Ocean is really good in my opinion, and I think I'm also gonna put Radical Train. Although sometimes it really bothers me, like the speed, max speed section. How it just sometimes can be old, ultra annoying. Sometimes I still think it's a really cool level. All right, so Speed Away with Knuckles. Let's get to it. Like I'll be honest, weirdly, my favorite Knuckles level is the first one, which is just like bruh. Yeah, wait. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I hold on a second, real quick. I'm gonna readjust the sound because, well, I don't hear all that clearly. Well, I hear the TV all clearly, but I don't know how strong it is because, well, right now I have well, one of my ear that decided to not work for a few days, and it's barely restarting to work, so I don't hear clearly. Alright, I think that should be better. Like, there's still sound on the TV, but. Okay. Oh, right there. I can see you, you emerald. Knuckles. Thank you. Alright, so it's up there. Oh, I can see it. Oh, it's the other one. Okay, so I. Well, okay, here it slows down. Oh, alright, here we go. So yeah, like I said, oh 06 and Adventure 2 for me are pretty equal, even though a lot of people can say like, oh, 06 so much worse. I just feel like that they have different qualities that for me makes them equal. Hmm. Alright, so time for my number 3. Alright, so for my number 3, well, it's Sonic Generation. I really like that game. Like, I think one of the things that, well, doesn't make it exactly my favorite in the Sonic games because it's it's pretty far from my first Sonic game. So even though I had it when I was pretty young, since I had to experience more difficult Sonic games first, Generation immediately seemed too easy most of the time for me. So that's one of the reasons why it's not directly my favorite, but I still really like it. Like I think the level design and things like that is really good. But since I discovered things like Unleashed and oh 06, which are my two first Sonic 3D games, well, since they were more difficult, but I still had a blast with them, a more easy game, although can make it more relaxing sometimes. It's just like, well, it's too easy, so why why should I always replay that one? Also, for those wondering why I'm playing the Sonic X Shadow Generation version, let me just show you the DVD of Xbox 360 I have. So yeah, here's my Xbox 360 DVD, and as you can see, I'm just trying to show it without revealing my face. As you can see, yeah, it's really screwed. It's because of an accident that happened. I went at my cousin's house, and when I wanted to get out my DVD, I don't know why, it was still spinning on the on the little plate that you put the DVD, which completely screwed it. I'm annoyed because I only needed one more achievement on it. Only one more! And now the DVD, it still works on Xbox One, but I feel like since I have Sonic XL Generation, what's really the point of putting this one that's completely busted? Alright, so Sonic Generation. Well, time to play some of my favorite levels. Oh yeah, and also I won't need to change games when I'm finished with it because my stop 2 is Shadow Generation. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna play some of my favorite levels. I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'll do clearly I'll do Graniel. Like I'll be honest, Graniel with modern Sonics on this game is just really good. I think it's my favorite Graniel level ever. Like I don't think any other Sonic games were able to beat that games when it comes to Graniel. Sorry, little phone. I didn't know you didn't want to film the TV. What happened? Yeah, and yes, for those that don't know, I have all the DLCs. Well, yeah, Greenhill. Like I said, I'm just gonna play a bit casually. Like, of course, since I'm freaking you, I can't play Generations without having to do some slight speedrun technique. I'm still gonna do a little bit, but I won't try to beat my score, that's for sure. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours. But yeah, it's my third favorite Sonic game. Before Shadow Generation got out, it was my second favorite, right behind Unleashed. So now you know who's my first place. But yeah, um, well, one of the reason I really like it is because it's the first Sonic game I was ever introduced to, thanks to my cousin. Since before he had, now I for one of his birthdays I bought him I bought him a fresh copy of 360 Generation since he doesn't have Sonic XL Generation. But yeah, before he had when he was younger, he had his own copy of Sonic Generation, but his sisters broke it. So yeah, yeah, and he was really pissed because it's its favorite Sonic game by a long shot. Like he doesn't think anything comes close to it. So yeah, I decided to buy him a fresh copy that I found in a shop. Oh god, take that. But yeah, since I was first introduced to Sonic games by him, and also by a video by uh, Corbin, I can. Why do I always is forget how to pronounce it? But Corbin, I don't know if you know him, but it's a really old. It's pretty old as a channel. And I saw my first ever Sonic exposure that I had was with Sonic Generation and one of his videos about a mod where you can put Hypersonic and Super Amy in the game. So yeah, I was introduced to Sonic by Generation, but since it's not the first Sonic game I had, and I couldn't play it until I had it myself, welp, I never knew how easy it could have been, so when I had it, we kind of downplayed it a bit. I won't lie. I think when I'll have it on, a computer, something like that, like I'm gonna put mods and just see how it is with mods because yeah, if you're exposed to a game first by its mods, the base game won't look as good. Most of the time, because most mods adds things that people wanted in the game. Hell yeah, one of my favorite glitches. I don't understand how they completely oversight it, but it's super funny. Like, why is this there? Why can't you just drift off those ramp and fly in the sky with your drift? Also, when I think about it, I completely forgot about the OSTs of the games. I would rank them. I would say in order of OST, I would put if we're going with my top five. I would put Sonic Generation, Shadow Generation, Adventure 1, oh 06, and Unleashed. No, I think I'm gonna put Unleashed in third place, and the other one we can keep it at the same. Like, even though I really love the musics of Unleashed, there's still the fact that there's only one main theme, although extremely good. I think one extremely good the main theme doesn't compare to, like, I don't know, with oh 06 and 2 out of 3 super peak main team with All Hail Shadow and the Crush 40 version. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why for a moment I forgot if it was the Magnify or the Magmify or the Crush 40 version, but yeah, it was the Crush 40 version. And there's his world that has a billion different version. Like, yeah, I'm not even sure which are which. Like, I know Crush 40 also did a version of Crush 40 did a version of his world. Bro, my brain ain't braining right now. But yeah. Also, for those wondering why are the lives not there, normally I would prefer to play with lives, but since now all I have to do in the game is pretty much just beat my scores and things like that, well, I prefer to just remove the lives so I don't waste them by always retrying. And I think the other level I will do, well, I think I'll do the Shadow Bus fight, and that's it. Like, the thing is that I really like Speed Highway, but I already did 2 times Speed Highway with just Sonic Adventure 1, so I don't want to repeat myself with the levels. But yeah, let's do Shadow. I'm gonna do it in hard mode. Like, come on, if you don't do it in hard mode during a video, what are you a? What are you a puss? Alright, oh yeah, and also if my voice sounds different, it's because, well, later I want to do a 3D animation. That's one of the things I'll do when I get the computer. And yeah, I'm practicing my voice acting because clearly at first I'll be alone making them. And one of them while I was doing it, I freaking broke my vocal cords. Hell yeah! And it still hasn't recovered yet. Oh yeah, also one thing I'll always find fun is the explanation of Shadow Generation of how did Sonic 1 versus Shadow, instead of just making like, oh, Sonic's just really good at battle. Nah, bro. It's, oh, Shadow was holding back, trying to go equal ground. Buddy, and even in the Sonic story, Shadow wasn't going in equal ground. Bro is on the bro is fucking spamming Chaos Spear and Chaos Control as also when he's in front of you. So what do you mean equal ground, buddy? Like, yeah, I'll be honest. Me, I think that's one of the biggest flaws of the 2 generation games. This story is really some of the worst this series has ever done. Even for Shadow Generation, if you defend it, you you didn't know. You don't care about continuity or something like that. Oh, you mother! He stole it from me. You dare steal it from me? How dare you? I don't know why he did lose his rings, but who cares? Give me that. Would have been fun if I would have hit him without his boost there before I, before I transformed. Oh shit. Okay, for a moment, the camera was weird. Oh yeah, remember a glitch that happened to me, and it's only on the Sonic X Shadow Generation version of Sonic Generation. When I had this the upgrade Sonic, the boost did not change color for some reason one time. Like, I don't know why. I trolled his ass. How many time you could live? No, you won't. But yeah, next game will be Shadow Generation. I put Shadow Generation over Sonic's Generation because, well, uh, I I like slightly longer Sonic levels. Like my one slight complaint about Sonic Generation is the short level. Like I think it's not as bad. It's not. It's clearly not as short as like Frontiers or Forces, but still, like, come on, buddy. Yeah, those levels are quite short. Couldn't you make them longer? And why did I press A? I'm an idiot. Oh yeah, also one thing I don't understand. Why do you have to hold B with Sonic Generation like that? Like, come on, bro. Why do I have to hold it? I don't have to do it for for Shadow Gens, buddy. Alright, so, well, with Shadow Generation, I'm also gonna show some of my favorite levels. And I bet some of you will never guess which levels they are. Also, to be quicker, I'm just gonna go there. Well, first of all, yes, it's one of my favorite levels. One of the things that makes it my favorite, one of my favorite, is just the amount of skips you can do with the Doom Wings. Like, I like the fact that there are just so many shortcuts in this level, even though it's just a rail level. Still better than the Heroes. Yes, I said it. Like, I won't lie, Heroes for me, it's not that good. Like, I'll be honest, it's actually really bad. Yes, coming from the guy that loves '06, and it's in his top 5 favorite Sonic games. Yes, I think Heroes is kinda garbage. What are you gonna do? Call the police? Oh no. No, wait, I just realized I missed a shortcut. Man, who cares? Out of my sight, you darn creature. Alright, that was a close one, but still made it. Alright, now I'm gonna lose my Doom Wings. No, my wings! Oh shit, is that freaking... Am I taking drugs? Oh shit! Oh shit, the drug dealer. Shadow did. Shadow did pay his drug dealer. Gotta run. Like, I'll be honest, why does it feel so much like Shadow just took drugs every time he goes there? Am I the only one that thinks that? But I don't know. And yes, I removed the voices because yes, I put the French voices. What you gonna do? Beat my aunt? Because I'll be honest, god damn it. Yeah, I really am not paying attention to what's going on. Normally I do way better, trust me. Trust the process, bro. Normally I do way better. It's just that, well, since I'm talking and all, and I'm not trying to beat my score, things like that. I'm just going off. Boom! They did, you bitch! But yes, the game is in French. I decided to do that because, well, yes, I am bilingual. And I'll be honest, I think that the voice section, at least for Shadow, which is literally the guy you mainly. What the hell happened there? What the hell? Oh, that just ruined my score. What was that? Okay. Alright, I had no idea what that was, but whatever. Out of my sight, you dark creature. Alright, but yeah, I think the voice direction for Shadowiness, although it is able to bring more emotions than usually, I think that the voice direction they chose is far from the best for this shadow, for well, the actor that does Shadow, except if like that's his more natural voice for Shadow. Like, okay, if that's your natural voice, I guess you do you. But yeah, it's not my Shadow. For me, Shadow, it's closer to things like I don't know. Well, there's first of all Jason Griffith, like best voice actor in the Sonic franchise for me. But yeah, but yeah, I think the Kirk. I think I don't know. I forgot his name, but whoever that is, meh. And yes, you just saw my name tag, and now you know a part of my name. Because yes, Frank is just a part of my name. It's not all my name, but it's part of it. Alright, well, clearly I will finish with this, but first I gotta do another level. I'm gonna go with that one. It's far from my favorite, but I don't know. Weirdly, I'm in the top 100 in this game, and with this level, so. But yeah, the voice direction for Shadow in this game is far from my favorite. Like, at least the voice actor for Shadow does his best, but it's just not my Shadow. Like, everyone got his favorite. I wouldn't judge you if you like his voice, but it's not for me. Ah! I can feel the power. It's overflowing me. And I think I just broke a bit more my vocal cords doing it, trying to do a freaking brawly voice. Hell yeah. Boing, boing, boing. Out of my sight. I really want to say the meme, but I feel like I might get canceled if I do. But you know which meme I'm talking about. That one voice line in Shadow the Hedgehog. Mistimed it, but who cares? Yeah, I'm clearly way behind in my score, but I'll be honest, I don't really care. Like I said, I'm not here to go all out. Hell yeah. No, I bet my score in rings. Alright, let's see. Like to put simpler. Yeah, I'm top 48. Yeah. Alright, now time for the last level. My favorite level. And I bet it's the favorite level of a lot of people. And I can blame them. Like, it's pretty good. Although I'm not sure if I would put it over the original Kingdom Valley with Sonic, I still think it's really good. Also, one thing that really helps Kingdom Valley is the fact that it has one of my favorite level soundtrack ever. Like that theme song for the level is just perfection. Come here, you bird. You fucking bird. Get back here. And yes, I am censoring myself with my own voice because I don't have any editing tools whatsoever. It's just raw footage, baby. And oh no, I touched freaking metal bots that's in the water. Also, one thing I would have loved them to do is if they would have just put well, the metal boxes that it already exists in Sonic 06. Like, I think that would have fit better in my opinion. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Come here, you bird. Oh my god, is that Jesus Christ? Yeah, I don't know what to say, bro. Alright, that was a really close one. I thought for a second I would get to him. Or I'll be honest, that's the first time I don't need to do that. I don't need the rope to get there. I'll be honest, I'm surprised by myself. Na, 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 na. Here we go. Alright. But yeah, in the comment if you want, you can tell me what is your favorite level. No, 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 no. Wrong side, buddy. Okay. Weird glitch, but I'll take it. Alright. Huh. I think that's pretty much my best score. Like, I did a lot of mistake, but due to weirdly things that happened, yeah, that was pretty close. Well, yeah, due to weird things, okay. Well, now will be time for my number one spot. My number one spot, yeah, baby. Yes, it's Sonic Unleashed, my first 3D boost game. I almost just said boost game in general, but I had Sonic Crush Adventure if like maybe 2 or 3 months before I had Unleashed on my. So yeah. Also, Edgeg engine, my favorite engine ever. Like I'd say it's also my favorite version of the Jet Engine one because yeah, they don't use exactly the same versions and things like that. All right, I think I'm gonna start with well, I think I'm gonna start with the good old classic rooftop run. It's not my number one spot. My number one spot is actually Adaba. With well, Jungle's alright to make it simple, but before I start, one thing that always makes me feel kind of funny is the fact that when I first had Unleashed when I was younger, I despised all the later levels in this game. But now that I'm better at the game, Harrison and Adaba, I feel like they're extremely good levels. Alright, that's the first time that happened to me. What was that? Okay, now I got distracted, but what the hell? Sonic, since when are you Superman? Feeling good. But yeah, also one of the things that kind of helps me like Unleashed a bit over Generation is, well, first, better story and Jason Griffith. Like, in terms of level design, I think they're pretty close, but like I said, I prefer slightly longer Sonic levels, so even though they have somewhat close level design, Unleashed is harder and longer, so I feel like. Wait a minute. And well, I feel like that's one of the reasons I like it more. Also, as you can see, yes, I'm not really doing a lot of, well, if you want, I can do that, but like I know I not all, but most of speedrunning tricks in Unleashed. I don't know as much of speedrunning tricks in Generation. I'm really just going off instinct with Generation. But yeah. What? Oh yeah, my favorite part to do the quick step slide. I feel like it's easier like that. Go back to it. Come on. Holy shit, I was able to drift even with that amount of momentum. Okay. That almost never happens. But alright, I'll take it. Also, for those wondering why I did do like most speedrunners, where I just let go of the boost to go faster, I have the worst luck ever in video games. I every time I don't boost and do the quick step slide, oh, for some reason suddenly I'm taking an enemy in the face. Ah, I was going too fast. I didn't get the time to dodge. I pressed the bumper, but animation didn't get the time to even start up. Yonk. Also, one thing that's I'm clearly gonna do, well, I don't know because I'll need to have something to modify my Xbox 360 to do it, or maybe just go off the internet and try to find a save file. But clearly, I'm gonna put it on this to put it recompiled on my computer when I'll have it. I guess talking about it, I'll have a computer, but it depends of two things. Well, since I said I'm going to do 3D animation, my father said, "All right, I'm going to buy you well, a computer that's built for those type of things, but I don't know if that computer will be able to run games good. But for games, my cousin did said that well, he would give me his computer when he'll buy another one. His computer is, although it's a laptop, it's still pretty strong. Like it's way stronger than an Xbox Series S. Why did I say 360? What's my problem? But the thing is, my cousin is older than me. He's an adult, and he doesn't have a job yet. So the problem is that how do you want to give your freaking computer if how do you want to have it freaking computer if you don't even have a job, buddy? How you gonna give me a computer, huh? But yeah, one day I'll have a computer. One day. Then yeah, when I'll have it, well, it's gonna be easier to do videos and things like that. Like clearly, one thing's that's for sure. I'm clearly gonna have the computer that my dad told me he would buy me before I get my cousin's computer. All right, now Harrison. Like I think my only problem with Harrison is just like the start, where sometimes the I don't get enough rings and I lose a boost, which stops my momentum, and that one drift section, which sometimes sends you into the void. But those are just two sections that are that have slightly annoying potentialness. But meh. Ah yes, breaking through the city, bro. I'm about to break them shit. Missed a bit, but still recovered. Here we go. Hup. But yeah, you know. Also, in the car, tell me if you knew about this shortcut that I just did. Like, I don't know how, but even with the amount of years I've played Unleashed, only recently did I learn about this gosh freaking sake shortcut. How did I not know before? I have no clue. Oh, yeah, also this part just. No, 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 no. Are you kidding me? Alright, I'm gonna restart, bro. I don't care. What was that? I roll my refund right now. Refund my homing attack, bro. Alright, this time was completely my fault that I ran out of boost. What was that? And yeah, I had to be like 2 pixels too short on my freaking lightspeed dash. Okay. Okay. But like I said, I'm not here to beat my score. But just what was that? What was that homing attack, bro? What happened? Also, I'll be honest. I think that if we're going with boost games, I think that Unleash is one of the rare Sonic boost games that there are some moments where well dash pads actually can be useful. Like yeah, that moment where you go extreme fast in Arid Sand, like you need the dash pad to reach that speed. Like the dash pad's right there. If you don't touch them, you don't even go nearly that fast. So yeah, I find it kind of weird. But, okay, had a little button delayed. Ah, God damn it. Yeah, this time I just freaking kill myself. But like I said, I'm able to beat my score. I don't know what's with me right now, bro. Alright, like that's what I wanted to do at first, but I don't know why my jump had zero height. So yeah, and my homing attack had to be get stuck on something. Like, come on, why do I have so much bad luck, bro? Oh, even a homing attack is enough? Alright, I wasn't sure, I just tried. Ugh, got my ribs crushed, bro. like always, the moment you don't touch that the dash pad, Sonic will always be misaligned. Damn! I forgot how easy in those later levels it is to get a bad range the moment you like die once. You die once, you the maximum you can get is a B rank, and even there, that's if after you died you do a perfect and you kill every enemy. But damn. Now, out of my favorite level, that was one of my least favorite before. Same for Aritsen. I think I hated Aritsen a little bit more when I was younger, but I think Aritsen I started to like it quicker than Arba. Also, one thing I noticed in a lot of people is speedrun of Unleashes. Why do you guys don't boost on rails? Every time I just don't like. Every time I try to do like in the speedruns, like here where I try to time a moment where I have full momentum and just don't boost on a rail. I see the speed meters immediately go down, start to go down while on speedruns. He doesn't lose momentum. Well, at the same time, it's recompiled. Must be like a slight difference in just physics that was not brought back properly. Like even though it's a recompile, it's still not the original, so there can be some difference here and there that weren't intentional. You gotta go fast, baby. Ow! You dare? How dare you? Yonk. Also, I have no clue how long the video will be. We'll see. I'm just having a lot of fun. That's it. Like, I'm just trying to have fun, playing some of my favorite Sonic games, and show them. I find it funny how easy it is to just completely miss the dash pad steer when you try to go fast. Also, well, normally here I would do the shortcut, but it's just extremely risky. I'm still not really good at taking some shortcuts in this game. Like, I think I'm pretty good at Sonic Unleashed, but I don't know what's my problem, but with some shortcuts, I'm not really good. I really not did. I did like 4 homing attack, and somehow there was still one alive, even though there were 3 enemies. Okay. Okay. Let's go. But yeah, in the comments, you'll tell me what are your top five Sonic games, and with the games that I mentioned, tell me what are your favorite levels on these games. Yeah, nice, perfect time that jump. Oh yeah, also I would have liked to play it on Xbox 360, but I thought it would take well like a bit too long, maybe to like boot up another console because on my 360 I have every DLC and even though they're like any DLC version of the levels that are already in the game for Unleashed. Even though it has some annoyingly difficult moments, I just think that one moment that's clearly better for Autobot in the DLC version is just running on that waterfall. That's just freaking sick. Even though clearly it wasn't designed at first for that, due to the fact that you can clearly see the water. There's no effect when you run on it. Like there's even 06 at a slight effect. It's still pretty good. Alright. Yep, baby. S rank, baby. Yeah, I had to finish with an S rank. If I didn't finish with an S rank, that would have been embarrassing. But yeah, that's my top 5 Sonic games with some of my favorite levels in those games. Wait, no. I have to do one thing. No, not this one. This one. Oh, you guys are gonna hate me for it. But, wait, no. I'm gonna pick my actual favorite level with the Warhog. Oh, you guys are gonna hate me for it. It's not my favorite level in the game. Clearly, I would put it Adaba Day above it. Wait, no, I think about it. No, it's Jungle Jorah Night, my favorite Werehog level. But this is second place. And yes, I love the Werehog. Die, you creatures. You creatures of the night. Ow. Ow. Wah, 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 wah. Mm. Boom. Now this one, I don't know if I'm gonna S rank it due to the fact that I won't do the cheap technique of like just grab every enemy. Especially that when you're maxed out, it's really difficult to freaking one shot every enemy in your path in the earlier level. Also, yes, I really like that combo. Don't judge me, bro. It's sick. I missed it by like. Also, for the bees, I think this combo is one of the better ones to do. Oh, you survived? I'm quite surprised. I didn't even realize I took it. One. Alright. Oh yeah, there's a little stuff here. Also, I really like that you have a more parkour based combos. Fall. Thank you. Open sesame. Alright. You get here. Yes, it worked. Sometimes it doesn't want to work, but when it works, it's pretty funny. Oh, you got the. And the jig butt is back. Alright, I'm just gonna go with the level, but why did the camera decided to teleport away from me? Fall. Yes, thank you. Open Chesapeake now. Alright. I'm just gonna let you use your electricity. Okay, big boy. Come here. Yeah. Yeah. Now I just gotta be careful. Be careful, Sonic. Careful. Careful, Warhog. Careful, Warhog. Punk. Take that, you punk. Freaking punk, bro. Spit on his freaking corpse, bro. Don't show any mercy. Alright. And I think to secure the S rank, what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna grab a mother. Yeah, I don't know why it's the name of the fat ass monster, bro. Why is it called mother, bro? Like, I know it gives birth, but come on, bro. Also, yes, you can just do that here. I find it pretty funny. Like, they could have just immediately put saws here or something. Just somewhat slow down the player, but god damn it. At least here, water. Well, that's it. He killed it. Alright. Well, I clearly won't have an S rank since I couldn't grab Mother, but I'll see what I'll get. Drill. I was still pretty close, but I think it's mainly due to time. But yeah, for those that say the Warhugs levels are 30-minute, I'm gonna tell you, bro. Skill issue to the max, buddy. Like, the only levels that are the only two Warhug only levels that are close to this is Cool Age. Even there, that's not my best score on the Xbox 360. On my Xbox 360, I have a better time. because this was I only played it on the story mode. There's no not but oh yeah, there's Empire State or Skyscraper Scamper. Skyscraper Scamper. I think that's what it's called. Is that how it's called? Yep. Um yeah, those are the two closest level to it. Like clearly one that's above, like clearly above. Well, that's Eggman Land, but even there, look at that time. I was able to do it. Wait, I just realized how the fuck. How? I was able to do it faster than Cool Age. Huh. But yeah, Eggman and I was like, oh, that's the longest level in the game. But it's just because of how hard it is. Like, I'll be honest, I died a couple times. So Eggman Land is shorter than Cool Age? Huh? Okay, that's surprising. But yeah, that was my ranking. Tell me what are yours in the comments. Like, what are your ranking of those games? What are your favorite five Sonic game? What are your five favorite mainline Sonic games? And tell me what are your favorite levels in those. So see you next time.